Hi, my name is Steve Widmaier, and I'll be speaking with you today about Joseph, who is the father of Christ. One of the things that's great about the Christmas season and fun to participate in is just singing Christmas carols. And a lot of these songs are old and they tell the story of Christ and his birth. They're songs to baby Jesus, to Mary, to shepherds, to wise men, to towns. Yet, as far as I know, there really aren't any songs to Joseph. He's a part of a few. I asked my daughter, who is very well versed in Christmas carols, and she couldn't think of any that were dedicated to him. And so, what does that mean about Joseph? Well, there are minor and major characters in Scripture, and it's not about how important they are, but it's more about where the spotlight is, where the focus is. And Joseph tends to be more of a minor character. So what does the Bible say about him? Well, it does say that he was an honorable man, that when he found out his wife was pregnant, it was not his child. In that culture, he had the right to actually have her executed. But an angel appeared to him. Instead, he stayed married. And it also shows that he's courageous. He was faithful to God in listening to this angel and doing what he was told to do. In fact, angels appear to him 4 different times to tell him what he needs to do. And none of the things were really easy. He had to, again, stay married. He was told to move and flee to Egypt and then to return. And so he is a very noble character, but there's not a whole lot more said about him in Scripture. And it just makes me think about there's a lot of different types of people that God makes. And some of us are people that have Christmas carols written about them, that take the spotlight, that are center stage, and they have a bigger part, or seemingly bigger part in the story. Yet, of course, Joseph has a huge part because he was charged with caring for Christ, to protect him, to watch over him, and Mary as well. And so he has a huge significance, even though a lot of what we know about him isn't, or there's a lot of things we don't know about him. They're not told. And so for this Christmas season, to think about Joseph is maybe to think about, what is your role in God's story? What part do we play? If you're not someone that is in the spotlight, our culture celebrates extroverts and people that have a big impact on a lot of people, yet we need people that come alongside, that are honorable, that are courageous, that are noble, that are doing the right thing, even though it may go unnoticed. And so Joseph, I think, really personifies that. And so through the Advent season and thinking about the major focuses on Christ, rightly so, you can also think about this man who did what God told him to do, that he was faithful to his calling in life, and how much of an impact that has had on all of us.